And this week we did a government project over seeing how well our parents or anybody else remember their stuff from high school. And we did this in the form of a survey.
Hey, I'm Robert. I'm going to tell you about the survey we gave them. We interviewed 5 people, and they all answered 20 questions. What I'm going to tell you about are the questions that were answered the most, and those were from about the philosophers and amendments from Standard 16. As you can see, most of these questions were correct 4 out of 5, and one was 5 out of 5.
According to our survey, the questions they got wrong the most had to do with documents or court cases. These are the questions that they got wrong.
We decided to repoll one of the best people that took the quiz, which was Devon's stepdad. At first, he got 13 out of 20 correct. And then, right when we repolled him, he got 16 out of 20 correct, which was the best out of all of them.
So after we sat back and recorded our data, we found that questions from Standard 1 were the hardest questions, and that was a mixture of multiple choice questions and short answers. While in Standard 16, we found that it was a mixture of a majority multiple choice questions, and it consisted of the amendments and philosophers, while Standard 1 consisted of court cases and old government papers.
Based on my reflection of this, I found it interesting that you could see how your parents might end up a few years.
That was actually a blooper.
I'm going to tell you about my reflection. I found it really interesting that you got to see how your parents would end up in 20 or 30 years if they couldn't. And it makes me wonder how if I'm going to forget that 20 or 30 years from now.
This assignment, I found it was really fun. I got to find out, that we actually don't care that much about high school after we get out of it. The survey really showed that, not a lot of people remembered the stuff that they were doing in high school. And the thing I would do differently would be definitely time management, because it kind of sucks to have to rush through a project. But it was really fun, and I was glad I could do it.
All right, my reflection on this project was that a lot of people don't remember what they did in high school, especially about the government. They really just didn't really care about that stuff probably, so they just didn't remember anything. And then, well, what we could have done better is we could have just found a better time frame to do this, instead of just doing this faster and all this stuff, just wasting time, I guess, but that's what teenagers do, waste time.
My reflection on this government assignment is that I actually really liked it. It gave me the opportunity to get with my group members and construct a survey that polled some of our parents and friends. Now, from our hypothesis was we didn't think anybody would score higher than a 80 on this, but actually one of our people did on a repoll. Now, the first time he got 13 out of 20 correct, and the second time he got 16 out of 20. And that's a really good improvement, and it makes you wonder how he did so good on the second time around. But other than that, I feel that maybe our time was a little bit rough. So next time out of school, maybe we need to get together to actually work on a more stable video and all that kind of stuff. And but other than that, I felt that the Google Documents actually helped us all work on it while we're at home, and kind of almost like we're there with each other doing the project.
Tap here to create a new drawing. When you're done looking at your art gallery, tap here to go back to your art studio. Ask an adult for this book. When you're done reading this book, tap here to see more books. Drag up to find more fun activities. Tap here to start playing. Tap the green arrow to play more games. Tap the green arrow to watch more videos. Ask a grown-up for help. Please tell a grown-up that the battery is running low.
Zoodles.
Tap the blue arrows to see more games, and tap a picture to start playing. Tap a picture to start playing. Tap a picture to start watching, and drag the blue strip to see more games, and drag the blue strip to see more videos. When you're done playing this game, tap the blue Z to play other games. When you're done playing this game, tap here to see more games. When you're done playing this game, tap the home button to play more games. When you're done watching this video, tap the blue Z to watch other videos. Who do you want to send a message to? Tap on their pictures. Tap here to send a video message to someone in your family. You've got new mail. Tap the messages highlighted in yellow to view them. You've got new mail. Get ready to record your message. Ready, set, go. Tap the button below to send this person a video message. Tap the button below to send your video message. Art, storybooks, favorites, games. Tap here to explore other activities. Video mail.